Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through my kind of everyday morning makeup routine. It's a pretty fast routine. I want to say with not a lot of products, but there are a lot of products. But this is kind of what I've been doing on the regular basis. For a little bit of pink, a little bit of glitter. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video and let's just get right into it. So I just washed my face with Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser and I haven't done any skincare yet, so I'm going to start with that. Put on my headband. I usually don't use this headband when I'm getting ready because it makes my bangs a living nightmare after, but for the sake of everyone, I didn't want to wear the bright green shower cap that I usually use. But for those of you with bangs, shower cap is actually like the best trick because it like holds your bangs back but doesn't like press them back. So your bangs are a little bit more normal after getting ready. So first off, I am going to go in with Glossier Super Pure. I don't know what did it. Something broke my skin out and I'm not loving it. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that. I kind of just press it in the trouble areas, so mostly my T-zone. I also just got Glossier Solution back in, which usually will do like a full 360 on my skin, so I'm very excited. I've only used it for a couple days now, but very excited for that to start kicking in. And then I'll let that absorb for a second before moving on. I was looking at pimple patches last night on Amazon and I almost ordered them to be delivered next day. So I would get them today, which I think I still have the option of getting them by 8 o'clock tonight if I wanted them, just to get rid of this thing on my forehead. But I mean, I have bangs, so you don't see that anyway. It's more so just for my sake, and I just thought it was a little bit crazy to be ordering pimple patches delivered next day. So I'm going to follow up with Glossier Priming Moisturizer. Again, this is one that I just restocked the other day. I'm very happy to have it back. You know those products that you're just like, you know, I really like this, but I'll try something new. Well, I'm really glad that I have this one back in my life. Oh, I didn't mean to put on my eyelids. I'm going to be using Glossier Lid Star, so it works best when there's nothing on your eyelids. Oh well. I've been also testing at the Coola Face SPF 30. It's got a matte natural finish. It is quite matte, I'm gonna say. Like, it really mattifies most of my products. And I do find that it doesn't say that you need to shake it, but I do find that it gets a little bit separated. So I do have to shake it or else I end up with like a palm full of oil, which is not what I'm going for. So I'll just shake that a little bit. Ooh. It's definitely like an interesting, like it's a very dry, like dry to the touch product. It's definitely interesting consistency. But I am enjoying it so far. My friend Nicole recommended trying Drunk Elephant. She's like, oh, it's a little bit expensive, but it's about the same price as this. I think Drunk Elephant's like 45 bucks and this Coola SPF was $45 as well. But I had bought it, I had been walking by a 10 spot. I don't know if those are worldwide or just in Canada. I was walking by a 10 spot and I had just ordered the solution and I knew I was out of SPF. So I was just like, okay, I need something. So I stopped in to grab this. You get a tiny bit of a white cast, but it pretty much rubs in. After I apply my SPF, I usually read my horoscope while I'm letting it absorb. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I'm actually going to go in with the Supergoop Glow Stick Sunscreen SPF. I tried using this just over top of my, I was using an ordinary moisturizer. I tried it using over top of that and it totally like balled up and I had to wash my face, wash all the makeup off, so I was really bummed. So now I've just been using it kind of as like a highlight SPF. So I honestly, it's really like an oil stick. It's very similar to like a Milk makeup tube kind of thing. So I just put it on the points where I would want highlighted. Maybe some extra glow. Ever since watching all of Katie Jane Hughes' like live videos where she like will focus moisturizer like on the upper parts of the cheek and stuff, and it's like super dewy, I'm like, how do I get that look. So I'm like, if I can focus any like dewy products on my cheekbones, I will. One of my most talked about beauty products, the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer, Foundation Primer. Does anyone else use this? Am I alone in this? I freaking love it. I was just watching an Alana Davison video and she was talking about the new, I think it was like L'Oreal Glow product, very similar to this. I think a little bit more of a runny consistency. So I'd be interested in trying that. But this one is just like, I know it, I like it, I'm gonna keep using it kind of thing. So I just apply that all over my face. Sometimes if I'm feeling wild, I'll go back in with just like a touch. This is another, like me trying to be Katie Jane Hughes, and tap a little bit more on my cheekbones. So I was talking to my friend Kyle yesterday about the Glossier skin tint, and she was saying that she mixes a bit with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and she says the finish is insane. So I'm kind of curious to mix it with something. I don't think I'm going to today though. My skin's not that red or uneven. But what I do is I have the shades medium and dark here. And I feel like medium, my neck is kind of yellow and my face is like not. So I mix a little bit because I find the medium, it's just a little bit too light. So I do like, I don't know, 6 drops of the medium and then 2 drops of the dark in my hands, and then I just mix it all together and slap it on my face. Now if you have bangs, you'll probably understand this. I almost never take product like higher than here because I feel like my bangs stop there, and I'm like, well, what's the point, you know, of this big ass forehead that requires a lot of product, but it's hiding, so I don't need to put any on it. And next up, I'm going to use the Glossier Stretch Concealer in medium. I'm actually so proud of myself. I'm really getting deep into this pot, and I never ever make it through a concealer especially. And I'm just gonna apply that under my eyes. Sometimes if I'm like a little bit more red, I'll bring it down here, or I'll use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I'll buff it into like my cheek area. But I don't think I'm going to today. Can you see a difference? Kind of, not really. I'm gonna conceal a little bit of like discoloration on my chin here, but I'm not even gonna bother with the mask to sit on my head. Like I said, I have bangs. Anyone who is prone to forehead pimples, get bangs. Just cover them right up. Next up, I'm going to go in with, this is just like a Glossier face, full Glossier face, pretty much. Next up, I'm going to go in with Cloud Paint in the color Haze. This was one of the first colors I got, I think. Yeah, and I absolutely loved it, and then I just, God, oh, I'm so clumsy. I just kind of started getting back into it, and it's really pretty. It's really like a super, super nice, like natural flush. And I do apply way too much of it, but I think I like that. You really just need the tiniest bit. I want people to think I've been working out, and that's why, like, I've just come back from a run, and so that's why I'm a little flushed. But I'm not. Working out, sitting on the couch. I'm also gonna take the tiniest bit, and like, I mean like the tiniest, like just like, oh no, that's way too much. Okay, I'm just gonna like touch that with the tip of my finger, and even like that. Oh crap, it's not going as planned. Just the tiniest amount, and I'm gonna dab it on like the little bit of my nose here, and kind of blend it out. I just think it looks really cute, like I was just in the sun. You can tell all my makeup is just about me lying about what I do. Don't work out, not out in the sun. It's currently raining, so okay. No, my skin is, because of the matte SPF, my skin is not really as dewy as I like. It's gonna bring back some of the dew with the Glossier Halo Scope in Moonstone. I'm so sad. This is like, I've like hit the plastic nub at the bottom. I've really worked my way through this one. And I've like kind of put off ordering another one because I do have it in quartz as well, and I do have a bit left. But you know, I just love moonstone. I'm going to take that on my finger. Like I said, I don't have any cheekbones, so I feel like my face area is too small to apply this directly on and it to look normal. So I'm just gonna dab it on with my finger. Brush some on my Cupid's bow. I prefer like a powder product for my Cupid's bow, but if I'm already putting this on the rest of my face, then. So next I'm gonna wipe off my eyelids because I mentioned about how I wanted to use, what are these called? Lid Star, but it sticks better to eyelids with nothing on them. I have like hooded eyelids and then they get really oily throughout the day, so if there's something on them, even with Lid Star, it'll crease. So I just have to make sure to like kind of wipe them dry. I should probably use like a cotton pad and like a micellar water, but here we are. I'm just tapping the doe foot applicator onto my finger and then just tapping it onto my eyelid and kind of bringing it up above my crease just for a gentle shimmer. I originally wanted Lid Star in the color Moon just for like my inner corners to wear with other colors, but I really like it as just like a really natural, I don't know if you can see, natural all over lid shimmer. So I'm going to do the other lid. And I'm actually going to tap a little bit on my finger, my pinky finger as well. And I'm going to kind of like the inner corner and like that area. I'm going to make sure to get some on there because I want to brighten that up, open my eye up a little bit more. And because I am feeling extra tired today, and like I said, I like to fake myself through makeup, I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil Eyeshadow Primer and Color Corrector. This is not what you're supposed to use it for, but I'm going to rim my waterline. Because it is such a creamy product, it doesn't last all day, but you know. I'll take it for the morning. Do I look more awake? I forgot to set my under eyes. So, the Glossier Stretch Concealer is a little bit of like a wet formula, so I do like to set my under eyes a little bit. I am using the Glossier Wowder. I just use a touch. I'm just going to go in and like tap out the under eye creases before I apply. And I'm just going to focus that right under there. Just to make sure it stays covered for as long as possible. And like I said, because the matte SPF is so matte, I don't powder anywhere else because it's a little bit too matte for my liking. I like more Badoo. Again, Kyla and I were talking yesterday about Estee Lauder foundation, and I was asking her if she had tried the Double Wear Water Fresh. I don't remember who I saw using it on the YouTube, but I remember having a really, really gorgeous finish. So I'm really hoping to try that one because it is supposed to be a light to medium finish, but it's so beautiful. So I want to give that a go. Next up, I am going to do my brows. Glossier Boy Brow. So I like to back comb my brows to make sure that they are extra covered. So I back comb them first and then I kind of brush them up. I've always wanted like really unruly brows since like childhood. I remember I went to camp with this girl. I was probably like 5. Went to camp and she had like these like really wispy wiry brows and I just love them. But I never really got into like plucking my brows. I think I probably have gotten them like waxed or threaded maybe like 3 times in my life. Otherwise, I'll try to remember to pluck my unibrow situation, but I just leave them. Let them do their thing, be their own people. So I also really like push them up when I'm first applying, because again, if you have bangs, you'll understand, like your bangs will end up like a lot different by the end of the day than what you kind of started with. They're now 3 times their own size. Next up, I'm going to be using the Glossier Lash Slick, Glossier's newest product. I'm going to pull my mirror in close for this one because, God, I sound obsessed with Kay Jane Hughes. She said, like, if you always bump your eyelid with mascara, then to put your mirror right under your chin and apply that way. So I still manage to bump my eyes when I do this trick, but it's a little bit better. But I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes first. When I curl them, I do one like press on all of my lashes, and then I don't know why, I think it's from like I sleep on this side mostly. The really outside lashes on this eye are really curled, and if I curl them with the eyelash curler, they literally like do a full loop. So I leave those ones out. So I kind of just like pull them to the side and then curl the rest of them. Once more in like the center, and then once at the like tip of the lash. And then I'm gonna go in with Lash Slick. Now my first use with Lash Slick, I didn't love it. I didn't apply enough. I didn't wait enough time in between letting it dry. See, I already bumped my eyelid. God. But I didn't love it. Now I'm obsessed. It's the best mascara I've ever used, because you can build it up and it lasts all day. And again, people with bangs, you'll understand that when you get home, like your lashes are usually half their size, their original size, because your bangs bump off the mascara. But Lash Slick keeps everything intact. It's great. It's fantastic. And before I forget, I'm going to clean up this eyelid because I am known to go to work with mascara all over my eyelid. Okay, this lash side, this eye, I can curl the entire thing. I don't have to selectively choose which lashes I'm going to curl. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so mascara is complete. You know when you like apply your second eye, you're just like, God, this is so much better than my original eye, my first eye of mascara. You're wondering what the hell happened. I just had one of those moments. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to take the Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. And I'm just going to mist this all over my face. If you haven't tried this setting spray, I recommend. This with the combination of the Smashbox Radiance Primer just takes your glow to a whole new level. I'm going to go ahead with this. And it also smells so good, like bubblegum or something. Finally, I really like the combination of the Haze Cheek with the Glossier Gen G in Crush. I'm going to wear that. Summer it up a little. And that's it. This is the look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. My God. Sometimes I'll like reverse wear this for a few minutes. Push them down. Okay, that's enough of that. So this is the finished look. I hope you liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll catch you in the next one.